The storm rages outside the White House, thunder cracking through the dark sky as rain pounds against the windows. Inside, the Oval Office is eerily quiet. The only sound is the ticking of an old clock on the wall, keeping time in the silence. President Donald Trump stands behind his desk, staring at the documents in front of him. His face is unusually pale, eyes hollow. His jaw tightens as he reads the words on the page, the weight of the decision heavy on his shoulders. The door creaks open and his assistant, Sarah, steps inside. She pauses at the threshold, glancing nervously at the president, sensing something is wrong. Her footsteps echo in the still room as she walks closer. "Mr. President," Sarah says softly, "it's time. The speech is ready." Trump doesn't respond. His fingers trace the edges of the paper as though reading the lines over and over again, his expression unreadable. "Sir?" Sarah presses, stepping closer. "The country is waiting. The world is watching." He finally looks up, his eyes locking with hers. They are cold, distant, as though something inside him has shifted. "They don't understand, Sarah," he says, his voice low. "But they will. After tonight, they'll all understand. It's already begun." Sarah's breath catches in her throat. "What's begun, Mr. President? This isn't the way." "Enough!" Trump cuts her off, slamming his fist on the desk. The sound is sharp, cutting through the air like a knife. The storm outside grows louder, the wind howling as if it's alive, angry. Sarah takes a step back, unsure whether she's more afraid of him or what's coming. The room feels colder now, the air heavy, suffocating. Trump stands up, his chair scraping loudly against the floor. "You don't know what they've been hiding, what I've been hiding. But tonight, everything changes. It's too late for them to stop it. Too late for anyone." The lights flicker above them and the room plunges into darkness for a moment. Sarah's heart races, her breathing quickens as she tries to make sense of what's happening. When the lights return, Trump is standing by the window, his back to her. He gazes out at the storm, the dark sky reflecting in the glass. Suddenly the door slams open, and a figure steps into the room. It's cloaked in shadows, its face obscured by darkness, yet it radiates an unnatural presence. Sarah stumbles backward, her eyes wide in fear. Trump doesn't flinch. He doesn't even turn around. Instead, he smiles. A smile that doesn't reach his eyes, a smile that sends a chill down Sarah's spine. "It's time," Trump says, his voice a low whisper, almost as if he's speaking to the figure. "Everything we've worked for, it's all falling into place now." The figure steps forward, the air growing colder with each movement. Sarah feels the room closing in around her, the walls pressing in. Her heart pounds in her chest, the weight of the moment sinking in. "Mr. President," she whispers, her voice trembling. "What are you doing? What's happening?" Trump turns to face her, his expression one of absolute calm. But there's something in his eyes now, something dark, something that doesn't belong. "It's too late, Sarah," he says softly. "It's already begun. The world will be different tomorrow. The storm is just the beginning." The figure moves closer, its shape becoming more defined in the dim light. The air crackles with energy, as if reality itself is bending. And then, with a final chilling smile, Trump steps aside, allowing the figure to take its place at the desk. The storm outside roars louder than ever. Sarah opens her mouth to speak, but the words die on her lips as the figure raises its hand, and the room falls into an unnatural silence. And as the storm howls louder than ever, everything goes dark. Everything is quiet, and nothing will ever be the same again.